We just spent the last 9 weeks traveling Mexico, and in this video, we're going to share a full breakdown of our total expenses. We're going to cover our accommodation costs, our travel costs, and how we saved a whopping $1,734.08 through travel hacking. At the end of the video, we're going to share how you can do it too.
Stick around to find out how we managed to travel on only $92.26 per day for our entire family of 4. Let's get started.
Let's dive right into the numbers. We'll put them up on the side here so you can follow along. Our total expenses for the full 9-week trip amounted to $7,628.97. But we only spent a total of $5,904.89. Now let's break all that down for you.
Accommodations are usually the most significant portion of one's travel budget. So the total cost of lodging for these 9 weeks for us was $1,676.73. But we actually only spent $579.60 total.
That includes a one-night stay at the Canopy by Hilton that usually costs over $300 per night. We'll share more on how we were able to do all of this later on in the video, so stick around. Transportation costs are usually the second largest expense. We spent a total of $1,456.34 on various modes of transportation, including flights, taxis, and local transportation.
So our total flight cost was $1,001.13. but we actually only spent $153.96 out of pocket.
What?
Again, more on how we did that later.
We spent an estimated $430 using local transportation. That includes taxis, colectivos, buses, trains, and the subway in Mexico City.
Food is an essential part of traveling, and it turned out to be our largest expense of $2,800. We balanced it out by exploring local markets where we found fresh produce at reasonable prices. By cooking some of our meals and eating out at local eateries, we were able to experience authentic Mexican cuisine without breaking the bank.
Activities and experiences were another highlight of our trip. We set aside $700 for excursions such as snorkeling, visiting archaeological sites, and exploring natural wonders. By researching in advance and finding budget-friendly options, we were able to make the most of our time in Mexico without overspending.
Nicole does all of our planning and she sets up all of our trips, so she is a huge part of how we were able to save so much money through travel hacking. She booked our flights, she arranged the bus tours, and she actually did all the research for most of the activities that we did while we were there, and she continues to do that for the remainder of our trip, so thank you.
So
it's a lot of work. The remaining miscellaneous expenses were like our travel insurance, subscription services, and business services. Our travel insurance came in handy because, well, if you haven't watched the video, I had to have some dental work done. I'll leave a link up above. You can go watch that if you're interested. But our travel insurance paid off. We were able to submit a claim and get our money back from that.
And we've been super happy with our travel insurance provider, Safety Wing, and we'll leave a little link down below in case you are looking for travel insurance as well. Highly recommend them.
Absolutely. If you guys are looking to go travel on your own and you're going to be outside of the US, the Safety Wing is a great option for nomads. Now let's talk about travel hacking and how it helped us save a significant amount of money.
Through careful planning and utilizing our credit card rewards, we were able to save $1,734.08. So a pretty big chunk. By strategically using our travel credit cards, we earned points and miles that covered our flights, accommodations, and even some of our activities. This allowed us to stretch our budget even further and experience more during our time in Mexico.
Right, so travel hacking obviously can save you a ton of money if you do it right. If you guys are interested in learning more about travel hacking, we can do a whole nother video and go really into detail on how you can do that successfully. Just drop a comment below and let us know. But the gist of it is you sign up for a credit card that offers reward points or miles if you're using it for flights. And then you redeem the points or the miles depending on which one you used, and there's also ways that you can transfer points to get miles or vice versa. Basically, every dollar you spend, you get a mile, or sometimes you get 2 miles or you get 2 points. And then once you accumulate enough miles or accumulate enough points, you're able to redeem those on flights or hotel stays, and sometimes even activities offered by different places.
So in total, when you factor in the savings that we had from our travel hacking, Our total expenses amounted to just $92.26 per day for our entire family. This goes to show that with some careful planning and budgeting, you can have an incredible travel experience without breaking the bank.
So this is our total breakdown of our 9-week adventure in Mexico. We're not in Mexico now, we're now in Europe. So over the coming weeks, we'll be releasing videos each week of our adventures in Europe. We'll be in Spain, Germany, Poland, Georgia, and then we're heading to Bali. So if you guys want to follow along on our adventures, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so you get notified when we release a new video. On that note, if you guys would like to support us, you can find out more on our Patreon page. There is a subscription service that you can support us for a monthly fee, or you can do it per video. There's no need to do that, but we would be appreciative and would help us to continue this adventure, especially if we want to maintain this and do it full-time, long-term. We would need to generate income somehow. Our YouTube channel is still small, but we're working on growing it. And if you're new here, we are the Elmore family, and we sold everything, quit our jobs 3 months ago, and decided to go travel the world. We've got 2 young kids. If you guys haven't checked out all of our videos from Mexico, we've created a playlist that you can go watch everything from the beginning. There's like 20 videos. You can go binge watch those now. You can go binge watch those now right here. Click this, and you guys can go watch all of our videos from when we first flew from the US to Mexico, our stay for 1 month in Valladolid, our stay for 1 month in Puerto Morelos, and then our final week in Mexico City. We'll see you in the next one.